launched your Amazon FBA product and you were expecting to get crazy sales or at least moderate sales, but it's just not happening. So why not? And I'm going to tell you there are only 2 reasons to why that could happen, and you can fix them. So let's go. Hello, it's me, Karina. Welcome back to my Amazon FBA channel. If you're not yet subscribed, do so and click the notification bell because I do literally daily videos, and who does not want that? But is your product not getting the sales that you really thought you would get? And I want to share with you what those 2 reasons are to why the sales are not happening, okay? So granted, you are familiar with the Amazon FBA model. A lot of people jump into this very blindly, and they just kind of go off of a few YouTube videos and think that that's going to give them success, which is not. And it might actually, but you're just going to potentially run into a lot of mistakes, which is scary and can lose you a lot of money. So I always suggest learning from the right sources, and I have an Amazon FBA course that's linked down below where I teach people how to be successful in the Amazon FBA model, literally everything you need to know. So say you found a product and you think you've done the right market research, everything, and you're trying to launch it with PPC or whatever else way, but you're just not getting those sales. So literally only 2 things that could be wrong. The first one is, and this one is, let's see, should I start with the worst or the best? Okay. Let's just go straight into the worst. The first one is that you did not do your product research correctly, and the market is bad. The market is oversaturated, or there is not enough demand. And that is the really scary thing, because this actually happens quite frequently to people. And that is why I'm trying to put this information out there, because people are not doing their product research correctly, and they're looking up different words and different items that just have, the demand is not there, or there's too many other sellers, and they order 500 units. They have all this inventory, but they just cannot get the sales. So what should you do? You should educate yourself on the right markets and how to identify those right markets, because just because one product is selling well does that not mean that your product is gonna sell well if you launch it as well. So that's the number 1 thing, is that a lot of the times what people do is they look up product research. When they do that, they look their product up for the wrong word. So they're doing their whole analysis of the market based on the incorrect word, and that really leads to a lot of issues. So don't do that. Just make sure you're getting your knowledge from the right place, okay? So the second thing is, what if you did do your market research correctly and the market is strong? So why are you not getting sales? The thing is, something could be wrong with your product or your listing, and that's the second thing. You have to analyze, what can I improve on? And that's the least detrimental thing, because if the market is good, maybe you just need to do a few tweaks to your listing or to your products in order to have it be successful. When it comes to your product, that's again harder to change. You might have needed to bundle it better. You might have needed to make it more presentable or better packaging, something, but that's kind of the annoying thing. But at least you know that you have a good product, but you just need to tweak it. Maybe you send the inventory to yourself, you redo it somehow. If it's your listing that's the issue, then that's easier to fix. And a lot of people also don't know this. They don't know how to do the product photography correctly. They don't know how to do infographics on their images. They don't know how to compose a listing. So it's not only optimized on Amazon's backend, but it's also optimized for customers and how it appears to the customers, how they actually want to purchase it. And that's really important as well, because you want to make sure that it's favorable for Amazon, and that when a customer sees it, they actually want to buy your product. Because ask yourself the question, why would a customer want to buy my product as opposed to buying someone else's product? And many people don't ask that question, and their listing just blends into everyone else. They don't differentiate their product when it's in the beginning stages. And those are all things you have to look for in advance before you even think about launching your product, before you even order or get a test order, before you even do anything. So basically that's why your product is not selling. So really look at your stats, analyze that, analyze if the market is, and that's the cold hard truth, is if the market is bad, then you really messed up, okay? And it's okay, because everything is a learning experience, but you want to prevent that. And that's why I suggest investing into education, so you can prevent all those crazy mistakes before they happen. Because a lot of people pay for like 1,000 or 500 units of inventory. It could be expensive, but then they can't sell it, and it's such an easy mistake. If you just watch more product research videos from a credible source, and you know what to look for when you're analyzing a market, then you would have prevented that mistake. But anyways, those are the 2 reasons. Don't do one of those reasons. And all the links that I mentioned are down below. I'll see you in my next daily video.